How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We have massive numbers coming out yesterday, some massive buying from the ETFs, from some other ETFs as well, not just US ETFs. We also have news about some companies buying Bitcoin, some news from things that are happening behind the scenes, including a super PAC to help elect Donald Trump. This is Elon Musk run. We also have some news about some Mt. Gox Bitcoin and some other news in general. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on that bell notification so you can see future videos just like this. Also, if you want to trade crypto, there's a link to Margex underneath the video. You can see here we moved right up to that 100-day moving average. We actually moved a little bit higher. Now we're sitting right below it. So if you want to play the trade, if you want to go long this market or short the market, if you think we're going down, you can short the market if you want. You can do it. I would not suggest it, but there's a link to Margex underneath the video. They're also doing a big airdrop, and it's going for almost another 2 weeks, where they're giving up to $5 million, $5,000 per person, depending on how much you trade. The more you trade, the more you get. Also, there's a link to CoinW as well, in case you want to trade crypto on leverage or spot and get up to a 150-ton token. There's that link underneath the video as well. Now, let's start here. 1 billion USDT minted at Tether Treasury. We just talked about how they are most likely going to be buying a significant amount of Bitcoin here very soon from their profits from the last quarter. But right here, you can see whenever there's a lot of USDT printed, that's typically a good thing because it means that there's more money on the sidelines in the crypto market, meaning that there's more potential firepower or more potential fuel to cause the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, all these cryptos to go up, right? It's more money on the sidelines, easily pushed into the crypto market. Yesterday, we had a big buying day for the Bitcoin ETFs, and this is after a really good last week. Last week was over $1 billion worth of inflows for the Bitcoin ETFs. Now we have 301 million or 4,736 Bitcoin. 117 million from BlackRock, 117 million from ARK 21 shares. Actually, ARK 21 shares getting 4 more Bitcoin. They really edged it out there. Fidelity with 36 million and then a couple other small ones. Grayscale with $0. So overall, a pretty darn good day from the Bitcoin ETFs. And Hong Kong even bought. Hong Kong bought 605 Bitcoin, which, let's just see if there's anything close to this. 605 is somewhere around like 40 million or so, maybe a little bit more or a little bit less, but about $40 million going into Hong Kong Bitcoin ETFs. Metaplanet also purchased some more Bitcoin. If you don't know who they are, they're a company across the world that has turned to a Bitcoin standard. They purchased an additional 22, which isn't a lot, 22 Bitcoin compared to some of these other ETFs and stuff, but these should be locked up for a long time. And now they hold 225 Bitcoin, which again is not a lot compared to some other companies, but you get a lot of companies that do this, or you get one company that does this that motivates other people to buy more Bitcoin as well. So this got 51,000 views, for example. I'm sure someone went out and bought a little Bitcoin because of this. So overall, another good development there. Powell says the last 3 inflation readings add confidence that inflation is falling. Seems like Powell is opening the door for a rate cut later this year. This is coming from Benjamin Cohen, who has been pretty right on with what he thought the Fed was going to do. Basically just saying, hey, if we just listen to them, if we just hear the words that they're saying and then take them at face value, well, they've been very honest and truthful for the last year and a half with raising rates, with keeping rates the same. Now it sounds like they are going to cut rates. And that's what the prediction markets say. That's what analysts are expecting. David Bailey, who's the CEO of Bitcoin Magazine, also the CEO of the Bitcoin Conference, says, I've never worked so hard in my life. I'm running off pure adrenaline at this point. My wife is amazing. I could not do it without her. We are going much higher. He's also had some other interesting thoughts recently, including China possibly unbanning Bitcoin, including some conversations that he's had that he could not really explore via tweets, but he said that he's not bullish enough. And he also said, keep in mind, we're raising $15 million for Donald Trump in Nashville. Don't believe the MSM and fake news. We're raising way more than that. So sounds like they're raising a lot of money. Obviously, Donald Trump's going to be at the Bitcoin conference. If you want tickets to the Bitcoin conference, there's a link underneath the video. I think it's 4 links down where you can get an extra 10% off by using that code. And the Bitcoin conference is not the only one that is raising money for Trump. Apparently, Elon Musk and his allies have started a new super PAC working to re-elect Donald Trump. Elon Musk will donate $45 million every single month to this new group. So somewhere in the realm of $150 to $200 million he's going to donate over 4 months. I mean, that's a lot. I've seen a lot of people make public donations to Trump of $500,000 or $1 million, but $45 million a month. That's kind of crazy. The group called America PAC is funded by Elon Musk and his inner circle per New York Times and Wall Street Journal. Very interesting. It seems like Trump is just going to win at this point. It doesn't seem like there's much of a race anymore. Fear and Greed Index bounced to 52 after being at 25 just a few days ago. That's crazy how quickly things can change. And I was watching that as well. We are at 64,000 now. We were, last time I looked, we were in greed. Like I saw a 60. And this is compared to just 3 or 4 days ago when we were in the mid 50s, high 50s. It was a totally different feeling in the market. And that's why I've said, like, you don't want to get out of the market just because it's going down. That's typically a good time to dollar cost average, to add more, not to sell, because things change quickly. You can see this just massive rebound here. Would not be surprised to see us sputter around for a little bit either, but we're back in the range, the $60,000 to $70,000 range. So who knows? We can easily move back up to 70,000 pretty quickly. But there is a bit of fear. There's a bit of fear here today. $5.8 billion of Mt. Gox Bitcoin is on the move. Mt. Gox wallets moved a total of 91,755 Bitcoin this morning to new addresses. Okay, so there is more Bitcoin being pushed around, and it looks like it's just sent to a few wallets here, right? Just a few wallets. It's not like it's going to all the different individual wallets, but yeah, it looks like this is going to be distributed at some point. Who knows? It's still an overhang. It looks like they're going to be pushing out more Bitcoin over the next, I think I heard 2 weeks. So be on the lookout for that. Would not be surprised if that scared the market a little bit, or if that's even why we're falling down a little bit here today after being at 65,000. Now we're at 63.6, and we were all the way down at 62.3. But again, it's a short-term headwind, just like Germany selling Bitcoin was a short-term headwind. We get done with this, and it's all blue skies ahead. There's always going to be something, right? There's always going to be something that comes up, but more blue skies ahead. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know what you think about the ETFs buying and also about the Bitcoin conference. If you're going to go, let me know in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. Again, you can check out the links to Margex and to CoinW, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.